Cybershell made a great point a few years ago. If there's a video we happen to like and we want to watch it again at some point, it's definitely a good idea to archive it just in case. Recently, I've noticed a lot of videos have gone missing for many reasons. Maybe your AI generated music is becoming popular, and because of said popularity, you decided to close down your account. Or maybe you decided to close your account for copyright reasons. Or maybe YouTube has terminated your account, making it harder to search said video. Regardless, lost media is lost media. And today, I want to talk about ones I've recently discovered, and others, I want to bring your attention to some of them. So, without wasting any time, let's get started. While trying to search for an old Sonic video, I accidentally found another one that was also missing, so I re-uploaded it. The lost Sonic video I'm bringing up, however, was a video showcasing all sprites, unused content, and the video ended off with using the unused beta music, which kinda looks something like this.
Inside your heart, you will find a special place to align. When you feel right, look at yourself. Inside your mind, you will seek a eternity.
I haven't had any luck trying to find the video, so unless someone has it archived, it's still lost to this day. I was kinda surprised to hear that a lot of Chavo de Ocho episodes were considered lost up to this point. Growing up, I used to watch the show around 6 in the afternoon, although around the same time, The Simpsons aired, which it was kind of difficult to choose between those two shows. But yeah, Chavo de Ocho, for those who aren't native to Spanish programming speakers, is a popular sitcom, which it was incredibly popular within the Americas, both North and South. Not to get the 2006 version confused. A lot of episodes are considered lost, and despite efforts of trying to find the episodes, they have been taken down by both Univision and Televisa. Even Florinda Mesa, who played Doña Florinda in Bobb'e, expressed interest into finding these episodes. Although, despite her connections, she hasn't had any luck yet, so... Despite those rumors as well, a lot of episodes will probably remain lost, even the ones from Chespirito, which is another popular Spanish programming show, which is considered lost in time, so unless anyone has like any VHSs out there, then it's probably lost to this day. I know CN Rio gets a lot of hate and all, but I feel like this is worth mentioning. A few months ago, I watched a video from a YouTuber called Connor the Waffle, and he was talking about the CN Rio era. And one of the shows he happened to mention was a show called Bobb'e Says. Basically, it was about the guy who he was hitting the streets to advise the public on many things they should avoid doing. And after finding out that our Jimmy's head was lost at some point, I was curious about the show itself. Like, yeah, it may not be good and all, but like, it kind of reminds me of another show that has a similar premise. So, I kind of brought this up about a year ago. Beyond Twisted is a 2009 Fox show made by Fox and Harvey Levin Productions. It stopped airing around July 24th, 2009, after an 8-week test run, and at the time it was really considered popular. After the first pilot episode, they kind of replaced the main host with two other hosts, which, at the time, they received some backlash and hate, and they even mocked the critics while reading hate mail. Recently, though, I've made an interesting discovery, which, I found out that they've also made a website, and the interesting thing about that is, we actually have a bit more information and insight about the show. For one, some people happen to like the new host, and we kind of have a bit more information about the videos showcased in each episode. While I wasn't able to find specific ones, such as Flour and Butter Prank and Car Runs into Train, I have found other videos such as Saudi Slick Shoes, Iguana Farts in Tub, and Bizarre Indian Baby Ritual, which, yeah, I don't know how they managed to air that, but, I guess it did. It's kind of a shame that the show is so lost to this day. Like, there's no clips or episodes online that I can find. But considering that Class of 96 was found months ago, I'm really hoping that an episode of Beyond Twisted would be found at some point. This is one I'm going to count as an entry, since this is the type of content that's been more common within the lost media genre. About a year ago, I did mention how several Korean Simpsons channels have used music off of these topic channels, and I did mention that a lot of these songs have been unlisted, and despite that, they most of these songs are no longer available. But a YouTuber by the name of What You Expect did make an interesting video theorizing that they usually take down the old songs, renewing view counts, or maybe they wanted to change something within the video, possibly the title or artist. Despite those songs going missing, and my attempts at archiving them, a new form of lost music has been brewing, that being songs with short samples from unknown origins. Ulterior Motives and Like the Wind are pretty much the popular ones, and a YouTuber by the name of Abstract2K has made 3 videos so far, talking about a good amount of songs that are either missing, found, or unknown status. And there are actually more out there, getting more popularity each day. It's kinda crazy how music like this can suddenly go missing, but given that some songs have been found, I have no doubt in my mind that they'll be found soon. I know this type of backrooms genre gets a bad rap and all, but I feel like this is worth mentioning here. I'm kinda surprised no one has mentioned this, but there are actually a few lost backroom videos out there. I think the user is called Backroom. I don't really know because I tried like searching through the URL, the YouTube channel, but for some reason it doesn't work on the Wayback Machine. But they were well known for their characters in backroom videos, and some of them, the popular ones. I know there's like a Carl Johnson from Grand Theft Auto, Batman, and even Sonic. But the more popular ones, like Megumin, are still lost to this day. I have, however, found some leads. There are actually a few YouTube channels that have reacted to this sort of channel. Hey there, so I'm here to make an update. It turns out that the channel that I was originally going to mention took down the backroom videos. So the one with Batman, I think Mario, John Cena, and all that. It's all gone now. So I should have archived it when I had the chance. But okay, back to the video. With that being said, a good amount of videos are still missing to this day. I'm going to bring up two other Fox shows, and the first one I'm going to talk about is The Chamber. This is a lost 2002 Fox show directed by Don Weiner, and hosted by Rick Schwartz. Basically, the show is about a contestant, and well, they would be given a category with contestants, then going back and forth, giving an answer that fits a category until one contestant gave an incorrect answer, repeat the answer, or I guess they took too much time answering, at which point the opponent would score a point by giving an additional correct answer. I don't know, it sounds complicated from what I'm reading it. The main goal was that each player has to answer as many questions as possible and to remain in the chamber as long as possible, ultimately until they won the game, until they can last all throughout 7 rounds. Although, given the controversy that the contestants could possibly get hurt from the chambers, and with the lawsuit from the hypothermia that one of the contestants suffered, plus with the negative reception, only 3 episodes have aired, with the other 3 episodes being still lost to this day. This is the other Fox show I mentioned, which this one aired around 2009 in the United Kingdom. Basically, 4 contestants attempt to answer quiz questions in order to outrun professional quizzers known as the Chasers, where they must answer as many questions as possible to accumulate steps away from the chaser. The game ends if the player either reaches safely or the chaser lands on the player's position, eliminating them from the game. It's actually a popular show within the United Kingdom, with 2,000 episodes airing to this day. The missing content, however, is the 2 pilot episodes that were aimed at American audiences. However, because of the new leadership, they were less keen on producing the spin-off. So they pretty much scrapped the idea. The 2 pilot episodes have yet to see a full public release, but the introduction to Labbitt's pilot could be seen on YouTube. Okay, this is actually new to me. So, KidsTube is an alternative moderated video sharing website meant for young children. So basically, if YouTube Kids existed back in 2008, it was described as anti-4chan and very good, clean, wholesome fun, which I kind of get what they were going for, given that the internet back then was very, I guess let's just say it's not very wholesome. As far as we know, there are a lot of missing videos on that site, since the site shut down in 2014, with many videos still missing to this day. It's kinda interesting how many YouTube alternatives were there back then, given that stupidvideos.com and Booskatube existed. The internet sure was a mysterious place back then. Oh wow, this brought back a lot of good memories. I actually remember their top 10 worst knockoff game consoles video. Back when top 10 channels were still popular, there was this one channel called Tat's Top Videos, and they were mostly known for this intro.
This video contains disturbing content, violent content, and scary content. Viewer discretion advised.
For some reason, they've deleted a lot of their videos. That, or maybe YouTube, has taken down some of them. Although, in the top 70s Disappointing Games Reloaded video, she has stated in the comments section that she wasn't very happy with one of their videos, but regardless, a good number of them are still missing to this day. Thanks for watching the video. So, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded for like a year now, maybe more than that. It's kind of been a busy year for me, so I've been doing other things as well. I have a second channel where, well, pretty much I've been focusing on lost medias on that channel, so like, I've been re-uploading some stuff there. If you want, you can feel free and check that out. I will be uploading more videos soon. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video and I wish you all a great day.